Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Hi. My connection seems to be a wee bit jittery at the moment. Hopefully that will settle down, but I am finding that, connection can be a bit of an issue. I'm also just trying to get set up in this new bear with. Oh, wrong. You see, I'm dropping everything, which isn't good. Not good when you're trying to do oracle readings. Okay, hang on. Excuse me. I am here. Hello, Ed. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Please bear with while I just faff around a wee minute. As you can see, if you've not been here before, this is a new house and a new setup. This is the first time I've filmed this space. I'm just trying to get used to everything. Just let me know in the chat, please, because I know there are a few of you here watching. Good morning and thank you for joining me on my very first monthly oracle readings for the month ahead. So let me catch up with the chat. Good morning, Miss Lisa, Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. Hello all. Ed, hello. Callie. Oh, Callie, hello, my darling. Hey, good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever about you are in the world. It is 10 a.m. UK time here. It is, as you can see, a beautifully bright and sunny morning here in good old Yorkshire. If you don't know, love the new hair colour. Thank you, Callie. Yes, I am at the moment for this month or so, this sort of cycle, we have a wonderful, it's coming off quite blue actually on here, but it is quite a Cadbury purple, and then I've got sort of a turquoisey tealy blue over the bleach part. Well, this is bleached as well, but anyway. Good morning, Nanette. Good morning, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us. Wow. I'm very, very nervous, very excited. Please let me know with regards to picture. You know, there's not a lot I can do about sunlight coming through apart from reposition you. So if this is if it's not looking good, if it's not sounding good, please do let me know in the live chat, of course. So we are here today, like I say, for my very first of the new monthly live streams that I'm going to be doing here on the Kitchen Witch. And these are oracle readings. Now then, for anybody who doesn't know, oracle readings are a form of divination reading, like tarot, like bone readings, like casting your runes, all that. It's a form of using a tool to help interpret messages that we may do get through the cards and through our own intuition. Oracle cards are very different to tarot cards. Tarot cards have a set number of cards in the deck. There's a set formulae to it. Obviously, still then it does involve a great deal of skill and interpretation on the reader's part to interpret the cards and the way they come out and how they come out and one thing and another. Oracle cards are not as formulaic. They're a little freer. They're a little more whimsical, or they can be. They can often be portrayed as being more positive. I'm not saying I necessarily agree with that, but you know, some people can regard them as being all positive and that there's no negative. That I disagree with. Oracle cards do show negatives, or they show challenges, and some decks of cards can have reverse meanings and things like that. Some don't. It very much depends on the decks. There are lots and lots of different decks out there. They all contain different numbers of cards within the deck. Generally speaking, it's around about 44, 52, that sort of number. So yes, if you are new to this, thank you, like I say, for joining me on my inaugural live. Hopefully you will get something out of it. If you do, fantastic. If you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. The way we're going to run these live streams is that they will be it'll be in the third week of the calendar month. It'll either be on a Monday morning or it'll be on a Wednesday. And it will run, in my schedule, I have planned or blocked out a 3-hour time period. So these shall run from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the absolute max. If we get the chance to finish earlier, then we will. What else was I going to say? Brain fart. Help me out, chat. Help me out. It's all good, lovely. Thank you, Lise. Is that a curtain behind you? It's well called. This is actually, it's actually just I think I bought it as a table covering, a tablecloth. It's just like a bit of sort of netting. Yeah. And I used to have it. If you look back on the old videos from the old property, my sort of display behind me was the top of the chest of drawers, and I used to have this covering the top of the chest of drawers. And it's very good at soaking up wax spillages and incense dust and stuff like that. So, is your Instagram on, Kirsty? Yes, it is. Yes, it is me. I meant to say, actually, thank you so much. Where would I be without you? Anyway, thank you. I will catch up on that. I've seen there's messages in there, but I haven't read them yet. Although one I did see. Yes, please. So thank you. That gets me back on track. Yes. So the way we're going to run this is I will do at the start of the lives, I'll do a general reading, and that will just be literally for the month ahead. That's another thing I was going to say. These readings, these are going to be quite a focused reading and lives, so I will only be going for the month ahead. Okay, so we are going to be asking today basically for February. We are the 17th of January today. We're going to be asking the cards about, like I say, the next sort of 4 weeks, basically 4 to 6 weeks. That's what we're going to be asking. Whether or not we get information that goes beyond that in time scales, that will be up to the cards, and we'll wait and see. But yeah, we will be focusing quite down onto a very short period of time. Just because Oracle cards can, if you start going and asking the further questions, you can be 45 minutes an hour on one reading. And, you know, we want to be able to offer this to as many people out there who would like reading. So we'll start with the general reading that will be put out there into the universe for everybody. Then what we will do is we will open up a list, and that will be for requests for more personalised readings. And in a very similar way to how we run Miss Lisa's live on a Sunday evening over on her Beyond Authentic channel. The I is a 1, everybody. And in answer to the mods question earlier, yes, please, mods. We'll run everything like we do on a Sunday. So all channel links and everything like that, please. Thank you very much. You're stars, both of you. Thank you. If you don't know what mods are, by the way, anybody, just to quickly fill you in on that bit of information, they are our wonderful spanner squad, as we call them here in the Authentic Army. They appear in the live chat in blue. They have a little spanner or wrench next to their name, and they are here to keep everything nice and calm and smooth running. We don't like any nasties, and if you are being nasty, they will kick you out. Please do, if they ask you any questions, please do answer them. They are the Almighty whilst I am actually reading, because obviously whilst I'm doing the reading, I can't be keeping an eye on the chat and things like that. So they are my right hand squad, and I thank them dearly. So yes, please do listen to them and heed their advice. Shall we put it that way? Yes. And like Anita's just put in there, if I ask you to confirm your age in the chat, please do so. That is because for our protection and yours, readings are only available to those over the age of 18. Because readings can, particularly personalised readings, can or may potentially reveal information on tinterwebs that do you want it out there? And of course, there's data protection, there's child protection laws, there's all that sort of thing. So please be mindful. And yes, over 18s only. Anything else I need to say? Subscriber mode is on, which means that you are only able to comment in the live chat if you've been a subscriber for 5 minutes or more. Also, where the live chat is concerned, there is slow mode on. That just helps us to keep up to date with the chat and hopefully not get too far behind with things. If you are going to request a personalised oracle reading, when we do open the list, you will have to basically, in the live chat then, put your question followed by, put the word question followed by your question or query. So basically, what would you like the cards to focus on in the next coming 4 to 6 weeks? So, for example, I mean, we'll give an example of this in a moment when we start going through and doing general reading, and you'll see how this works if it is an unfamiliar territory to you. Oh my gosh, I'm really, really nervous. Anyway, right. I have coffee. For anybody who is used to my usual Friday night natters, which is the other now monthly live stream that I do on this channel, those, because they're a Friday evening, they usually contain vodka, but no, 10 a.m. on a Monday morning requires a nice bit of strong coffee. Good morning, Holland. Hello, my darling. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just going to be wetting my whistle and then we're going to be getting cracked on, because I'm very, very nervous and very, very, so the quicker I get on with it, I can't forestall it any longer, can I? Ouch, although burning my tongue is not the best idea. Right then, so for the more personalised readings, I have 2 card decks today. Oh, just a moment. Nanette, can I ask you something? Of course you can. Go for it, Nanette. Yeah, Lee's saying, when the oracle list is open, please ask your question starting with the word question. I will then pass the question on to our Kirsty. Yes, she will. So basically, Miss Lisa's today doing the job that I do for her on her live on a Sunday evening, which is fantastic. She's question master. So today we're going to be using, because these are my 2 favourite decks for doing this, we have the Oracle of Shadows and Light. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck and works incredibly well for personalised readings, we've found. But for the general reading, we are going to be using Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is basically my OG. This is the one that I've had for a while. And it's really, really good at giving you the answers that you need to hear, which is something. So, no. You'll be read, Kirsty. Oh, thanks, Holland. You're smashing it. Oh, thank you, Ed. Lisa's from the car too. Oh, wow. Laugh out loud. She is. Bless her. She's currently mobile somewhere out and about. How much coffee have you had already? I haven't had any. This is my first coffee. I am actually a tea belly, Nanette. So I'm a good old Yorkshire girl. I normally hit the tea quite significantly. We're talking at least 5-6 cups a day. You know what I mean? And I like what we call up here. I have what they call builder's tea, which is strong and just a wee drop of milk in it, no sugar. Nice and hearty, taste the flavour, you know what I mean? And it's got to be good old Yorkshire tea as well. It can, I'm sorry, but that's just, yeah. So yeah, no, but I am very jittery because I am very nervous. So about doing this, I don't know why, but I am. So anyway, I'm sure once we get into it, I think it's because it's been, in all honesty, not only has it been a while since obviously I've done this live, but it's been a while since I've actually read for other people because I've had a hiatus. So, yeah. So we're going to see. Callie, those look like beautiful cards. Oh, Callie, wait, my darling. They really, 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 really are. Neat. Love the shadows and light deck. It's gorgeous. And it's just so comfy to work with it, which is really, really weird. Lise, Kirsty is to tea what I am to coffee. That is absolutely true, Lise. Completely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Sorry, I've just chucked a card on the floor. That was not meant to happen. Nanette, I drink a lot of tea too. Yeah, I'm a tea girl. So here we go. So I'm giving these cards a really, 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 really good shuffle. Now then, the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, like I say, is by a lady called Colette Baron Reed. And the great thing about these cards is that these are one of the cards that, I was saying about sort of like reverse readings with tarot. So they have reverse meanings if the card comes out upside down. Similar sort of thing with this oracle deck. It's challengers and allies. So if it comes out as an upright, it's an ally. And if it comes out reversed, then it's a challenge. So hence they're really good for sort of when we're asking quite, you don't need to ask the cards detailed questions. You can just ask, like I'm going to ask now. Literally, good morning, cards. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for working with me. For anyone and everyone who's out there who needs to hear a message, we are asking you to relay that message today through me. Just a general. Ooh, that was a bit sticky. Sorry about that. Hang on a minute. Yeah, the cards are right. Okay. Right. So, oops. For everyone, this is a general reading for everyone. Cards. What do we need to know? What needs to be said regarding? Oh, for goodness. Whoa. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Okay. Interesting. We have, straight away, we've had two cards that just, I think they've been trying to get out. I think these two cards have been trying to get out. Hang on. Ed, you're on the strong stuff. You're on the Iron Brew from Lidl for 49p. Wow. Pushing that boat out, absolutely. Your top sort of matches the wallpaper, Kirsty. Oh, it does a wee bit. I see what you mean, Holland. Yeah, this is actually my old sort of backdrop table covering that I've just hung up. But thank you. 2 litre bottle. Winning at life. 2 litre bottle. Wow, gosh. Wow, Ed, that really is. Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, so I don't think the cards want to pull anymore. These two cards are quite big cards that have come out. So basically, let's have a look. We have a reversed card and we have an upright card. The upright card is the Web Weaver, and this is a gorgeous card. Here we go, everybody. I'm going to try and hold this up for you. There we go. So this is the Web Weaver, and basically these two cards came out and they were literally stuck together. And that was on the top, that was Web Weaver. And then we've got the one underneath was this one, which is the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, and it's come out as the challenge. So it's come out upside down. Here we go. So that's what we've got. This is the message from the cards for everybody watching right now. Okay. So when I put these down, the Web Weaver immediately went to the right-hand side, which means that that's sort of the outcome, if you like, or that's the end goal. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, this is right where we are now. There are words on these cards, and this has got discernment, clear vision, details. Those are the 3 key words. And when you look at the picture and you study it, the picture it's depicting a library, it's depicting a study room. There's hundreds of books behind this centralized figure. And the figure's got the wand, there's light emitting, it's coming out. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. I might need to pull you a bit closer. Just a minute. There we go. See all the books, the library situation behind. Studious, studying. He's got the wand. He is in control of the power. Look how focused this is into this book, these piles of paper. And out of it is coming out life, new life. It's basically, by coming out as a challenge, it's saying that whoever needs to hear it, it's kind of you think you know what's happening, but you're not. You think you're in control. You think, but it's come out reversed. All the knowledge or all information that's being out at the moment, it's wrong. It doesn't feel right. It's upside down. It's topsy-turvy. It's not working as it should. It's not. So how do you get out of that? How do you see, how do you achieve that clear vision? How do you see the details? It's like they're not being looked at and they're not being sought out. And that's the challenge. Details are being lost. Details are just being ignored, forgotten, swept under the carpet. The challenge is we need to change that thinking. We need to turn that around. We need to become, we need to ask the questions. We need to not just accept everything all the time. I don't know. Anyway, so moving forward. So this is where we are at the moment. This is where we are at the moment. We're in right now in a moment of challenge. And there's lots of, I feel as though I can feel waves of questions and questioning are coming. And it's got to be done. Moving on to the web weaver. Our words here are synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. This is the ally. So this is what we need to do to overturn what's happening at the moment. Synchronicity, working together, coming together, being the web weaver, seeking out and searching for the threads, the webs of the world and the world around you and how it works. Regain control. But in order to do that, you've got to do the searching. You can't just information or correct or right for you information doesn't just come. It isn't just given. You have to go out there and ask. You have to go out and look. Be inquisitive. Like I say, search out those threads. And when you find the right threads and pull them together, your synchronicity, working together, divine intelligence, trust your instincts. Divine intelligence is trust your instincts. You are the divine. You are the one who knows where you want to go. You're just feeling like, I don't know. You're feeling constrained. You're feeling, have faith. Have faith. Have faith is what I get from this card. She stood. She's got hold of these threads and they're straight across, they're tight. She's looking out and beyond. Yes, down slightly, wistfully. And look at the alignment of the stars in the sky. It's all there. And it's remembering that what's up here, remember, what's up here is connected down and through. Remember the connection. Remember to be connected. Remember it's all a cycle, it's all a loop. That's what I've got. That's cause and effect. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Sorry. Hence why I'm getting loop. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Round and round and round we go. You know? So, what do we take from this as a general reading for the month ahead for everybody out there? Okay. In summary, it's a time of reflection. We need to be looking at ourselves and we need to be looking at what we think we know. We also need to be able and free and confident enough to challenge that, to seek out answers to questions that we may not know or think we know, but maybe that's because that opinion's being based on a slightly skewed information. I would say my biggest thing, and I keep going back, is that seeking out. The biggest message I'm getting to tell you all, whoever needs it, is go seek out. You have it within you. You know the questions you need to ask or are asking. You also know where you need to find the answers. Be confident. Remember that everything is a loop. Remember that the energy you put out is what you get back. And remember to look at the details as well. And like I say, only details are important. And don't ignore them. Don't brush them under the carpet. If something doesn't feel right, it isn't right. Take a step back, take a breath. Like I say, come in yourself. Some shadow work. There's maybe people out there need to do some serious shadow work. Is that the message I'm getting? You know, look within, because everything's there in you. You just need to have the confidence to actually go and grab it. Okay, but it'll work out. Because the web weaver came out as the ally. So, all right. Whoo, gosh. Okay, how did we find that, everybody? How did we find that? I hope that was all right. I hope if that resonates with you, fantastic. If it doesn't, that's absolutely fine. Like I say, that's what I got from the cards for that particular reading. How many cards come out is up to the cards. Sometimes it'll be 2, like then. Sometimes it'll be 3, 4. This particular deck for the personalised readings, last time we used these, or every time I've used these for personalised live readings, they tend to like to give me 4 card spreads, which is also interesting. So I am going to say to everybody that Miss Lise and Nee, if we're ready with bits and bobs and waivers and all that malarkey, can we open the list now, please? So, if anybody would like a more personalised oracle reading, if you would like to see what the cards have to say to you personally, please do. When the details come up in the chat, wait for Miss Lisa and Miss Neat. When they say so, when you see it bob up, then we can start addressing and creating a list for everybody. In the meantime, I'm going to have a wee slurp and a catch up on the live chat. Gosh, I'm absolutely frozen. I should have put a cardigan. Oh, it's freezing today. Oh, hang on. What have I missed? Hang on. Where am I? Oops. Neat, you've never had Iron Brew? No. I agree with Holland, you haven't lived. Oh my word. Mind you, I have to say, it's a long time since I've had Iron Brew. And Tizer. Oh, that was awesome. I had some Tizer recently, and I was a bit like, I'm not quite sure. It was very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Oh, God, you can't describe it, Neat. you can't describe the taste of it, in all honesty. It's a bit like, how do you explain like the smell of tiger balm, or how do you describe like the taste of like those really strong cough medicines like Cavonia? It's one of those, yeah. Oh, thanks, Lise. Please show our Kirsty some love for her first Oracle Live by hitting that thumbs up button. Yes, please, everybody. If you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching on the replay, you can do it too as well. And that just helps me out with the good old YouTube algorithms. Tanisha's here. Oh, my word, my gorgeous girl. How are you, Tanisha? Hello, my darling. Oh, thank you for joining. Wowzers, what time is it? Crikey Moses, what time is it, my darling? There we go, everybody. Miss Lisa, the Oracle list is now open. Ask your question, starting with the word question, and I will pass it to our Kirsty. Thank you very much, Lee. And their Oracle readings are for entertainment purposes only. You must be over 18 or 18 or over. Readings are live on the internet and may reveal personal facts. Medical or legal questions cannot be answered. No, that's perfectly true. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, just to let everybody know. We always say, obviously, please do address mundane before magical. If you have any sort of, legal, medical, things where you really need to go and seek a proper qualified, as in, you wouldn't ask a divination reader, an oracle reader, or a tarot reader, I think I've broke my leg. What should I do about it? For God's sake, get you sent to hospital and get an x-ray and sort it out. We're not going to be able to sort that out for you. Please be realistic, yeah. There may well be a question that I maybe will not be able to answer, and if so, I will tell you as well. Tanisha, oh lovely, live at this hour. I know, good to join live after so long. I know, my darling. Lots of love to you, Kirsty. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Hope you're well. Oh, getting there. New hair colour, lovely. And hello, everyone. Oh, absolutely. Yes, new hair colour, my darling. Kind of like to mix it up every sort of 4 to 6 weeks. You know me, can't be doing with the same thing too often. That gets boring. Go get the cardigan and put it on while. Oh, bless you. Thanks, Nina. Where am I? Oh, God. It's a jumpy. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks, Tanisha. I finally moved house. It's been a saga. Hence why I've had basically sort of about a 3-month complete hiatus, in all honesty, from the channel. I mean, I've not done lives or anything like that. The Friday Night Natter is back, my darling, but it is now only a monthly live, and that is on the first Friday of every calendar month, 8 p.m. UK time, here on The Kitchen Witch. The Friday Night Natter. It's basically like meeting up with your mates down pub, but you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home to do it. We have literally, it's just a good old natter and catch up. Bring your favourite beverage, whatever that may be, and just see what crazy conversation goes off, because believe me, we do have some bonkers ones. It used to be the weekly one. Like I said, because I've started this new monthly one, that one's gone to monthly as well. But it is still happening. Right, it looks like we've got good morning, Ness. Hello, darling. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Tanisha, it's 4 p.m. Wow. Your live sessions were at night. Yes, they were, because obviously the Friday Night Natter, it was always about 1 o'clock in the morning for you, wasn't it, my darling? It was like, oh, my God. Oh, bless you. Okie dokie. Where am I? Let me just give me a chance to catch up. Everybody, oh, thank you, everybody. You see everybody welcoming and saying good morning to everybody else. That is what we like here on this Authentic Army community. Ness, not sure if you'll be here long. Your internet went off for 10 hours and has only just come back on. Oh, my word, darling. Don't worry, Ness. You are here, and that's all that matters. Thank you, honey bunny. I know, right, neat. Blimey, that's not good. Tanisha, you're good. What about you? I've been watching Lisa and Nestle's channels now and then. Yeah, oh, thank you, Tanisha. Oh, that's fantastic. Spreading the love and showing support to everybody involved in the Authentic Army. Thank you. Which, by the way, oh, I think there should be. Oh, baubles, I don't think I have. I'll sort it out, but after the live's finished, in the description box below this video, if you open that up where it says show more, there will be links to all the other channels involved with the Authentic Army. This is a group of YouTubers on here. We're only very, very less than micro channels, teeny, weeny, weeny, weeny. We like to keep it real. We like to keep it authentic. And if you want honest reviews, general nattery chit-chatty lives, if you'd like tarot readings, oracle readings, this is the place to be. Please do go check everybody else's channels out, give them a subscribe and a like, and ding their bells and follow them, because they're all fabulous, gorgeous people. Wonderful, right. Tanisha, I'll catch up the last live. That was after so long, and I guess my questions will be answered in that. Yes, they will, my darling. Oh, I go on a couple of rants, Tanisha. I might have gone on a couple of rants in that live the other week. You never know. But anyway, oh my God, yeah, I do fill you in on some of it. Not all of it, but I do fill you in on some of it, darling. So yeah, if you haven't already, go and check that out, Tanisha. Virgin Media, same as usual. Love the hair, Kirsty. Thank you, my darling. No, I haven't, but links posted in the chat. Fantastic. So if nothing else, whilst we're live or until I get myself sorted, actually popping the links in the description box. Yeah, the mods will be posting everybody else's channel links throughout the live chat, so please do go and check in there as well. The live chat replay should be on. If it's not, please do let me know in the comments section, and I'll address that as well. Right, let's get a slur. We've got a couple of questions and reading requests already in, so we're going to rehydrate. My hands have warmed up a wee bit now. I've been cuddling that, so hopefully the cards won't be as flippity to floppity. So here we go. We're getting out. Oh, hello, deck. We are getting out our Shadows of Oracle and Light deck. This is by Lucy Cavendish with the artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I'm just going to show you, give you some idea. They are absolutely gorgeous, stunningly cute, very expressive, these cards. And I tell you what, they don't hold back, these cards. If they're going to tell you something, they're going to tell you something, you know what I mean? So this just gives you an idea of the types of artwork on there. Absolutely stunning. So there we go. Whilst I'm doing particularly the personalised readings, but like I said earlier, whilst I am reading, I really will be ignoring the chat. I probably need to learn to look at the camera more, but a lot of the time you will see I'm focusing elsewhere just to keep my mind on the actual task in hand. So yes, so if you're asking me stuff in the chat and I'm not answering you, it's because, like I say, I kind of can't do more than one thing at once. So, where are we? Ed, you can ding my bell, ring my bell, ring a ding a ding. Absolutely, absolutely. That's our little motto here, isn't it, Ed, for the channels? Please ding our bells. Absolutely. Righty-toty. So I am now going to just flick onto my Insta. Bear with me, please, everybody. Here we go. Come on. Okay, so first of all, oh, hello. Oh, I'm back. I'm there. Oh, thanks, Leesh. You've shared it on FB and Twitter. Oh, thanks, darling. Okay, so Ed, you are first up today, my sweetheart? And Ed is just asking for a general reading card. So, hello to anybody. Oh, yes, hello. Okay, so a general reading for Ed, please, cards. What does Ed need to know? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Ed. Okay, right, okay. Oh, right, that one. What does Ed need to know for the month ahead? Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Right. Okay, right. Oh, okay. Right, Ed. We've got a 4-card spread. And the first card that came out. Okay. Second card. Third card. Fourth card. Ed, are you feeling very... I'm seeing the... Right. This is what you're doing at the moment. Okay? This is you. The cards are telling me this is a visual representation of literally, physically, spiritually, what you are doing at the moment. You are really zenning. You're really... Ooh. You're on a very, very... You're really on a searching and a journey. And the words say it's a time for spirit, and it is. This is about you finding yourself, like, as in, like, truly, deeply finding yourself. You're just in this calm. This is literally, as I'm seeing you, like, you're very, very... Right. The next card it ties in. Right. Next card to come out. Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Okay. I was going to say, after I went like that and went, how? I was going to say, you're searching for the light. You're searching for the light, and you're laser focused. You're laser focused on finding whatever this is at the moment. This is where you are, and this is where you're going to be continuing to go. This is where you're going to be continuing to go. There is darkness around you, but you're holding the light, and it's close to you. So you're keeping everything very, very close at the moment, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, next. Now then, this card did come out reversed, upside down. Generally speaking, sometimes I get an inkling of a reverse meaning, and I am a bit like that with this one. Okay. Carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. Okay. So this is a warning card. Okay. Coming straight after your lantern. So potentially along this path is going to be a temptation. There's going to be something that presents itself to you, but it's got a high price. Now then, the fact that this came out reversed, I really do feel as though when I noticed that it was the only reverse card as well, it really was. I did feel a break. I physically pressed my foot on a brake pedal with this card. So when this presents itself, that's when you need to put the brake on. That's when you need to be able to recognize it, which you will recognize it. It will become very apparent. It will be very apparent. It's going to be so obvious. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about, oh God, am I going to know when this situation is? Oh boy, well, you know, because I felt that break. Okay. So because it came out in the reverse position, in this reading, you need to take heed of that. Okay. But after that, whoa, strong card, Ed. Very, very strong. I am Callie. Yeah. From death comes rebirth. This is straight after our carnivorous flower fairy. So this is straight after the tempting offer that's got us a high price. You're going to reject it, obviously. You're going to reject it. Ooh, this is something to do with the past, though. This is something to do with the past. This is connected. This is, whether or not this is through a previous acquaintance, maybe there's something linking there, but you're going to overcome. You're going to overcome. You're going to do something in a different way. There's going to be you're going to have a different approach. You're going to have a different approach, Ed, to this because of what's coming before it. Because you've got the Zen and you've got the light, and because you're so laser focused with this, the light that you seek, you will gain, and you will keep it close, and that is what's going to help you get through this in a different way, or in an enlightened way, or more enlightened way, so that you finally overcome this hurdle or obstacle. I say finally, like I said, I'm getting that this is a past. This is linked to the past, some sort of repeat. And then, yeah, end goal. Or you will come out of this the stronger, not bigger person, but the more developed. This is a higher level of development, this card. Yeah, make no mistake. If you want to compare this card to a tarot card, think of the Empress. Yeah? Oh, sorry. Give me a minute. Okay. That's it, Ed. That is your reading. That's what you needed to hear. I mean, sorry if it's not what you wanted, but these cards were very, very definite in their message and everything. That's one of the most direct bums I've done in a long time. That was definitely meant for you, Ed, and I hope that gives you some sort of insight, or at least something to think about. I always say, at least if it gives you something to think about, that is, I've done my job. Hi, sorry for their month ahead. Thank you, cards. Thank you, Ed, for requesting that reading. That was a really, really good, nice reading. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. I hope you can take that, Ed. Oh, right. Okay. I'll just have a few minutes. The adrenaline now and is waning. It's leaving. So I'm going to need a few minutes just to shake that out and catch up on the chat and have a drink. Yes, thank you, Lise. I was just about to say that, Lise. Actually, you read my mind, my darling. I was just about to say, I don't want to, these lives, I don't want to rush, because oracle readings can be quiet and there can be energy taking and using and things. So yeah, I don't want to rush them. I don't want to be too constrained and going bam, 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 bam. So we're currently going to pause the list at the moment. So that'll give me a chance to catch up, because I think I've got about 4 or 5 readings in. So let's see how we go with those, and let's see how long that takes me, and then we'll make a decision. We are literally, I want to play it very much like that. I hope that's acceptable for everybody, if not tough, basically. that's what's happening. Let me catch up. Okay, where am I? Okay, Ed, kind of have to be. Right, is that the focused and the, yeah, you kind of have to be. Okay, right, well, even if, I mean, that comment seems to say that it may be being, you're laser focused and it's kind of being done under stress. But if that is the case, Ed, believe me, no, even if it is being done with a little bit of, let that go, embrace it, because you need to do this. These cards are they were very, very forthright in their with me, and ergo to you. So yeah. Hi Rushi, hello. Thank you for joining us this morning. Hello, my darling. How are you? How worried should you be? It's not about being worried, Ed. It's about being aware. All I'm going to say is just be aware. That situation, that potentially challenging situation that you're going to have to overcome, just be aware of it. Just be on the lookout for it, because it's kind of it'll be obvious, but again ties into the general reading at the beginning, Ed. Seek it out. It's not gonna go, woohoo, Ed, here you go. You're gonna have to seek it out, but by seeking it out, it will become apparent. And then you're gonna go, oh, okay. And I suppose maybe this is something that when I kept saying about it links to the past, maybe this is something that you've needed to find out for a while, or has needed to be presented to yourself for a long time. But it's just that by being laser focused at the moment, it is finally gonna be, finally make itself apparent to you, so that then you can attack and overcome. Oh, Ed, exactly what you needed to hear. Absolutely. May not have been what you wanted, but it's, I was being very, wonderful. I'm so pleased. Oh, this coffee's going down nice. Right, excellent. I'm glad you can take that, Ed, and I'm glad you can, like I say, you do need to do this journey. You do need to do it, and it will work out, and you will become that, like I say, you will become that higher being, that more developed person for the better. It will be achieved, but you have got to go and do it. Right. Okie dokie, everybody. And let's move on. All right. Next question in. Callie Rose. Oh, my darling. Callie Rose. Are we still there, Callie? Is Callie still here? I'm sure I've just seen them in the chat. Callie, say hi to me if you're there. Is Callie there? Callie Rose, are you still watching, my darling? I do hope you are. It does work better. The readings do work better, everybody. You do need to be in the live chat and interacting literally, in real time with me to get the most and the best out of the reading. Yay, you're still here. Excellent. Thought you might be. Wonderful. Okay, let me just remind myself of your question, Callie. So, here we go. Callie Rose's reading. What do I need to know about the next month? So, okay, right. Here we go. Okay. All right, cards. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, cards. So, this reading, we are focusing on Callie Rose. Ooh. No, that was... No cards, no. Okay, can I actually get the question out, please, first? Because... No, I'm going to have to take that card up. It wants that card. Right, okay. Right. Okay, Callie. I'm getting a sense already, Callie, of choices, decisions to be made, pondering, thinking. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing just this. It's what I'm seeing at the moment. So, Callie Rose, general reading. What does Callie need to know? Is that right? Okay. Okay, Callie. Oh, okay, Callie. Okay, Callie, we've got a 3-card spread, Callie. A reversal at the end. Okay. All right, let's have a look. You've been hard on yourself recently, haven't you? Okay, right, okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, Callie. I'm getting a real sense of you've been running yourself ragged and running yourself down. Because the card that's coming out, okay, the card that's come out for you, my darling, is Candy Cane Angel. And the words underneath, it's time for a treat. But just look at this gorgeous, look at her. How sad does she look? She's got a lovely sweetie in her hand, right there. And yet, no. She's like, oh. It's almost like she can't see. She's been so worn down, so hard on herself, so suppressed, so just trudging along, doing what she needs to. It's almost like you can't see the wood for your tree. Like you're having real difficulty at the moment, and you need to take time. It's time for you. It's time to see the wonderful person that you are and to realize what you're capable of. That's what I'm getting. And it's all there. You just don't want to take it. Whether that's feelings are that you're not worthy enough. I'm not saying that's, that. I don't know. But the thing is, the reason I sort of went, now, this is the next card that came out. And I think this is a family matter. I'm getting family. Siblings, family. And I think they're the reason. I think they are what is feeding in to this self-esteem, low esteem issues, or not even that. And I'm not sure if they're doing it on purpose or maliciously or out like that, or whether they just don't realize that that's how they're making you feel. And it's two others, because this was the second card to come out, the three sisters. Okay, and there's two with the eyes closed. You're the one in the middle here. You're the one in the middle here. And you're feeling at the moment as though you want to take yourself out of this situation. You want to remove yourself, because guess what came out as the third card? It's come out as a reverse, but I'm going to show it you that way. Look, the 2. So we've gone from a 3 to a 2, and it was reversed, which means that you were considering removing yourself from this setup because of how it's been making you feel. But as that's come out as a reverse, again, I'm getting a sense that this needs to be interpreted and read as a bit of a warning, as in, don't do it. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you were thinking with regards to this situation, don't. I'm pretty much, I'm gonna have to expand this. Oh God, I'm sorry everyone. I'm gonna have to expand this. Kelly, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to expand this. Right. Okay, come on, cards. Right. So we need some clarification on this situation. Why are you saying no? Why are you saying no? Whatever it was that Callie was thinking of doing, why is she not to do it? Why is she not to do the clear out? Surely those negative influences are worth sweeping away and getting rid of. Surely. Okay. Okay. So is it a perception and a perceived? Right. Come on. Clarification, please, cards. Oh, yeah, that slid out, so that's a definite. Oh. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Right, it slid me out another 3 cards as clarification. So, let's just have a look. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. Okay, yeah, right, okay. Right, so the reason it's saying, okay, so the reason the cards are saying don't do whatever you were thinking of doing, Callie, you don't do it, because you're going to have an aha moment, all right? So this is the 4th card to come out. So this is coming out after the warning, all right? So the reason it's telling you to do what you were thinking is because something else is going to come along, okay? Some new idea, some other way of looking at it or approaching it. And that is going to enable, right? Now, you see, this card came out when it slid out, it came in a reverse, but this has not got a reverse negative warning feeling to it whatsoever, because this is Amara and this is healing. Look, this is a positive background. It's got vibrancy, it's got life, it's got movement. It's going to be worthwhile. So whatever this new idea is, that is going to be bountiful. That is what's going to be, what's going to be work. And that's the idea that's going to flourish. And that's the way in the path that you're going to need to go. The last card that we've, hey, this just confirms that card, because then we've got my one of my favorites. This is Breaking Dawn. This is the Violet Angel. Look how sassy she is. She stood there, hand on hip, leant slightly back in that position and look on her face. Bring it on. Bring it on. Look at that imagery of the wings behind her. You know, she's ready to take off. She's stood there. She's ready to face anything. So that's the card. That's your reading. You've got a 6-card reading. Wow, cards. This is the first time we've ever done a 6. Absolutely. Let's yeah. So basically, Callie, there's something that's been making you really unhappy. And it's been getting you down. And it is time to address it. It is time to address it. I still think I'm still getting some sort of connection with family, whether or not that's actual physical siblings or you know, blood relatives or whatever, or within your tight, you know, your inner circle, your inner sanctum. There's been something, and honestly, I'm getting the feeling that it's not been intended, that it's been more your response, your interpretation, your perception of that. That then led you to thinking, like, say, that you were you were considering withdrawing, removing yourself from that network and that support system. The cards are saying no, that's not, no, you need that. Whoever you think you've got friction and turmoil with, no, you do need that. You need to maintain that. But certainly whatever you were thinking you were going to do is, the cards are saying no, not right. A different approach, a different idea, a different revelation, you know. Something will come. Something will come. That's the one that's going to bear fruit. That's the one that's going to flourish. That's the one that's going to bring the rewards and bring the dividends. And that's gonna, yeah. And then I'm getting a badass energy. I'm getting a, yeah, you're gonna overcome it. It's that lifting yourself up again, becoming that developed person regarding this situation. I hope you can take that, Callie Rose. I hope you can take that, my darling. Oh, thanks, Nanette. You love the cards. They are gorgeous. They are absolutely stunning, these cards. Wow. Like I say, these are the cards that came out. This is what the cards wanted to tell you, Callie. I don't know if that makes any sense, no sense, or like I say, even if it's just made you think. Even if it's just made you think, then I've done my job. I hope that's okay for you, my darling. Oh, yeah, again, I can feel home now. I can feel the energy going. I can feel the energy going. So I've definitely said everything that the cards want to say. Thank you very much, Callie. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Callie, I'm so pleased, my darling. I'm so pleased. Like I say, it may not make, you know, there might be bits that you, but again, just keep open-minded because of this. It's like a revelationary card, like almost, yeah, it's a revelationary card, this. So, and that's coming up. It's not here yet. So keep going, my darling. Fantastic. Thank you. Oh, that was a wonderful reading. Thank you very much for that, Callie. And thank you, cards. All right, everybody. Okay, so I am going to wet the whistle again. If anybody needs a quick toilet break or like that, now would be a good time. Callie, it's made me think. Gonna need to sit and process the information. Good. Good. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Fantastic, Callie. Absolutely. Any sort of reading, you know, like this, it is always worthwhile to take some time afterwards, whether that's the rest of the day, whether it's, and mull it over. And like you say, and process it and just keep it in your mind. Revisit, the reading from time to time over the next few weeks. Come back. I think, Lise, sorry, is there a way we can timestamp on my lives for everybody so that they can do that a bit easier and maybe just come back in on a quick replay or whatever further down the line and come back and revisit the readings if they want to. So yeah, I do that with my own readings. When I have a reading for myself, should I say, I like to go back and visit the pictures. I get sent a picture of the card and the spread, and then that then reminds me and triggers me of, oh yeah, right, that was blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's what that. And it is always handy because, of course, at the time you're desperately trying to absorb and take it all in, and you do think, oh, what was that, and so yeah. Lovely, thanks, Neat, fantastic, thank you, Neat. Oh, Lise, yep. As long as one of you does it, I don't mind. That's fantastic. As long as one of you is able and willing to do it, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Right. I'm getting down this cuppa. It is quite a big one though, because it's one of them travel muggy things. So. Oh, fantastic. Right, who's next? Next? Ness is next. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, so Ness, are you ready, my darling? Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, I'm getting a good feeling about this one, Ness. I'm getting settled into my chair, can you tell? So, in fact, I tell you what, before I do that, just a minute, everybody, hang on. Before I do that, I'm going to set another doodah going. Here are flick. There we go. Get another incense cone going. Unfortunately, not a handmade one, not as yet. Still working on the recipes for those, by the way, everybody. That is something I am still planning on doing. For anybody who doesn't know, myself and Lisa. Hang on, can I show that? That's quite a tall one. Sorry, hang on. There we go. Myself and Lisa do own an online shop. Authentic Witch, the Y of which is spelled with a Y like it is on the channel name, where you can purchase all your alternative goodies, including Miss Lisa's handmade spell kits and jewellery. And I also produce wax melts, and coming soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully come the summer, I think, is going to be handmade incense sticks and cones as well. And hopefully I'm going to be charting sort of the experimental stage of all that. And I'm going to give this old vlogging thing a go. So that's the kind of videos that I've got planned for coming up this year on the channel. Also, as you can probably see behind me, I'm actually set up ready to do some pre-filming I'm going to call it the sub box roulette. Basically, I'm going to number all my shelves. They've all got a sub box on them. I've no idea what month and which box, and it's just ridiculous because the last 6 months has been a case of just get the delivery, like, yeah, put that in the box, out of the way. So now I've got most of it back. There's still a massive box in the lockup with another load. So they'll probably end up being about 10 videos of all these subbox unopenings. Excuse me. But basically, I'm going to film all the unboxings of them and opening of them. And then what I'll do is I'll probably split those videos down into, maybe, I don't know, I'll probably film all of it at one go, and that'll probably split down into about 4 videos. So you probably get 2 or 3 unboxings per video. So that'll be coming up. So, yeah. So please do join me for the ride. But yes, the handmade incense sticks and cones is something that I am very much still going to be doing. You got the OK Beauty box, Lise. What a surprise. What a surprise. Oh, thanks, Lise. There we go. Lisa's popped the link for the shop into the live chat, everybody. But yes, www.authenticwitch.co.uk. Go in, and then you can choose whether to go into the Etsy store or into the Sum Up store. The Sum Up store has is your best. The Etsy shop has the price. We have Etsy fees, so you're better going through the Sum Up shop. Not that I can, but anyway, go and check it out, and please, if you do fancy just supporting a brand new little business, then we would love to accept your order. We do offer international shipping as well. There is an increased cost for that, and I know Miss Lisa was saying there was a thing with the Etsy thing. It had not been adding on international postage. It had been, for some reason, it had not changed it when an international address comes up. So we knew if you are ordering internationally, when you get to the checkout bit, please do make sure it is quoting you the international postage costs. And if it's not, get in contact with one of us on either of our Instagram accounts to let us know before you complete the purchase, and we'll double check that and make sure that the right amount is on for you. All right. Exactly, Nina. Neat saying, Lisa, you're so easily influenced. I know. And Lisa's like, yeah, but it was a £5 for this beauty box. Exactly. We all knew she would do it last night when Kelly said about it on the live. So, yeah, Neat, you're trying to resist. You've got so much skincare. Tell me about it. That's why when Kelly was on about it, I was like, seriously, I've got 6 months worth of blooming, because one of the sub boxes included in all this is my latest in beauty picks. So I have got no, I don't need to buy any, put it that way. Neat. Kirsty, can I ask a question about the Oracle cards? Yes, of course, darling. Are they like the tarot cards, as in you have to give time between readings for change to take place? Yes, absolutely, Neat. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good question, darling. Yes, very much so. Oracle readings are, although we're doing them for the month ahead, like I said earlier on, that doesn't just mean that, literally 4 weeks and bang, that reading then stops being applicable. No. These do carry on, the influences of these. So yeah, asking the same questions or coming back month after month after month and just wanting a general reading for the next month. Sometimes that can get to, the cards will get to a point where they'll go, no, sod off. We've given you the information you need. You've now got to go and do it, because the one thing a lot of people don't realize is, yes, you have a reading. It can tell you, or give you some advice or an idea of what may or may not happen, but you are always in control of your destiny. And change takes work as well as time. You've got to put the work in. It's all right, somebody telling you and giving you the information, but again, linking back to the general reading at the beginning, you've got to go out and search. You've got to go out and acquire the knowledge and the skills to achieve what you're saying you want to achieve. It ain't going to be given to you on a plate. So again, if you don't think that it's a bit of a false impression. If you're going to constantly just keep, every month or whatever, keep, bum. No, like I say, the cards will at some point say, no, you've had all the information that's relevant for now. You need to go away and work on that, because, again, once you've done that, your question's going to be different. And then the cards are going to be like, well, yeah, now we've got something to tell you. Now we'll talk to you. So yeah, yes, very much neat. You do need to give it some time. Although I'm saying I'm concentrating on the month ahead, like I say, time is not a static, solid object, is it? I always live my life on ish. About 10ish. I'll be there about 1:15ish. Give it some leeway. Go with the flow. Yeah, give it some time and some space either side. Callie, have to go now. My husband's just woke up. Thank you again for the reading. Take care. Talk to you soon. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Thank you so much, Callie. Please do come back. Let us know how you're going on, darling, obviously. I would say with oracle readings, I'm just thinking about that question actually a bit more, Neat. I would say maybe with oracle readings, I would say give them 3 months, Yeah, I would say you have a reading in a month. Give it about 3 months, because again, sometimes that, the time not being a solid, definite thing, cause and effect, everything being a cycle, but cycles take time, and they will loop round, and they will, there is always, a beginning and an end. There can't be one without the other kind of thing. It doesn't work, it doesn't flow without it. So you will know when you get to that point where you're like, right, okay, this has been accomplished. If you don't know, the cards will know and they'll tell you. So, but thank you, Callie. Have a wonderful day, my darling, and I'll speak to you soon. All the channel beauties have a lot of skincare. Absolutely, we do, Tanisha. Absolutely. Getting into the routine of using it and keep using it would be helpful as well. You're welcome, Neat. Exactly. Yeah, you get if you haven't made the changes, then the reading won't change. No hiding from the cards. No, there isn't. There really, really isn't. There honestly, there really, really isn't. They will literally. The cards will just go no. Oh. So they'll be definite about it. Oh dear. Oh, that was clever. Trying to get down the bottom and literally threw it all down my chin. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Right. That's the cards and the energy telling me it's time. After I said about 10 minutes ago, it was time for Nessa's reading. The cards are ready. So they're telling me they're ready. Let's go, Ness. Let's go. All right, cards. We would like a general reading for Ness. Oh, certainly. What would you like to tell Ness? What do you think Ness needs to know? Oh, I'm getting a very sweet feeling. I'm getting a very, very feeling, Ness. I'm getting a very, very, cozy, rosy, glowy feeling. Okay. All right, cards. We've got no jumpers. Okay. Ooh. 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 Oh, okay. Ooh. Right. Okay. Different type of pull and deal and spread then. Okay. Right. What we got? Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. So the first card to come out, Ness, is the Violet Duchess. And the words underneath are stifled, bored, and stuck. And literally, when I just went, it was a, like, oh my gosh, proper, like, grumpy. But in a determined way. It's really weird. this is the energy that's coming in. This is where we are now. Okay. So the questions are going to be, okay, it's very obvious statement cards, right? Come on, let's decipher this a bit more. Oh my god, okay. Shit's gonna hit the fan, Ness. In a good way, though. Collision. We've got the Queen. We've got the Badass. We've got Storm Angel. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, energies. You are gonna. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. This is in the upright and ally position, basically. This is Ness gonna lose. Ness is gonna do a thing. Ness is gonna lose it big time with whoever she needs to. There's a storm of brewing and a storm of coming, Ness. All out of, and it is stemming, and it is coming from where you are now. You're gonna break out, girl. You are about. I think we're about there and gone, aren't we? Okay. Angel of Time, working too hard. Is that what's feed? Now then, you came out reversed. So, okay, this is what came out next. This is Angel of Time. This is working too hard. Now, she did come out in a reverse position, but what I get from that is not an instant sort of warning as in you are working too hard, you need to slow down or out like that. That's not what I'm getting from it. What I'm getting from it is that you've been working too hard on a situation that regardless of how much energy you input into that situation, it ain't never going to change. That's what the reversal of this is. So it's not a negative or a warning thing. It's not about you. It's not you. It's whatever it is that you've been putting this time and energy into. Now, there's no specifics. I'm not getting a sense of any specifics as to what that's with regards. And the reason I'm not getting any specifics is because I don't need to, because you already know what it is. And you know what this is referring to. So I have no worries about that. And I can put her back down. So where do we go from here then, cards? Are you having a pissing laugh? No, that can't. No, that can't be. Right, hang on. Is that just because I picked the deck up the wrong way? That's got to be because I picked the deck up. Right, hang on. Okay. Okay, so this does, right, okay, so this does tie in. Next is Mildew Fairy. Clean up time. Okay, Ness? Yeah, this so ties in to that. I'm right with that. I'm right with that. With whatever that is that refers to, it's saying it's cleanup time. It's time to stop this now. Whatever this is, it's time to stop, Ness. Yeah, it's cleanup time. It's cleanup time. And then attached to that has come out is Fairy of the Divine Hand, which is intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So I think this is referring to, again, because it's tied in with the cleanup, it's going to be this removal of this negative energy or this vampire energy or vampiric energy. There's an energy source that's sucking the life out of you, basically, Ness, and it's time to cut loose, babe. It's time to cut loose and become footloose with regards to whatever this is. It doesn't feel like a person. Doesn't feel like a person. It feels like a thing. A thing. I mean, obviously people are involved because obviously people are involved in all things and everything's connected, but it feels like a thing, but I'm not sure what. It's like coming after the cleanup time. The reason this is needed is because this is what's been presented. You know, this is again all tied into that. Because then what's next? The three fates. What goes around? What goes around, Ness? What goes around? Again, tying back in to earlier, the energy you put out is what you get back. These are on the side of it's really awkward because the way this reading is dealing and spreading is like a pyramid. It's coming out like this, and this is connected to this card. So this is connected to you're putting your energy in and it's not being appreciated. It's not having, no matter how much intent and level of intent you're putting into thatness, it's just not working, babe. It's not working. It's not working. And can you see as well, Ness, can you see? Look what the three fates have got in their hands. What did I say? Even before I'd picked this card up, it's time to cut those ties. Yeah, it's time for that clear up. You've got to cut the cords, Ness. You're gonna have some cords to cut, look, my darling. Yeah, tying into that, like I say, the energy. Yeah. Oh, and then after that, so after those cords have been cut, now this seem ironic, and you might go, what? Sewer mermaid, your sensuality is beautiful. It's basically, I get from this is that it's the becoming the swan from the ugly duckling. It's that transformation. Transformation is the word that I've got. Your transformation. This is your transformation. Yeah, I can't get any other words out. Just transformation. But it's comingness. It's there. It's definitely there. And it will happen. It will happen. But my goodness, what a journey, darling. What a journey. Yeah. Wow. Crikey-ness. The cards had a lot to say, darling. And I feel as though in some respects, in some ways, I could go on, actually. I could develop this again and go down another tier, but I'm not going to. I've got my 3 tiers. I've got what I need to get out of this reading for you, Ness. So this has ended up being a reading. We are... this particular deck is really starting to relax. It's becoming confident. It's doing all right. Ness, my darling girl, I hope that's all right. I hope you're okay with all that. I hope it can, if again, as I say, even if it doesn't make any sense right now, I hope it at least gives you something to think about. And just know it's going to be tough, darling, but nothing good comes easy, Let the hard times come easy. There's a lot of going up these days. Sorry, you won't know that. That's a Richie Sambora off his solo over. But yeah, it's going to be a bit tough, babe. But just keep going, keep battling. Remember who you are. You are, we know. Yeah, no, come on, mate. You can do it. You can do it. That's what I'm getting from this, Ness. This is really one of those readings where I almost feel like, I think I had this with, who did I have this with? Was it the last time I did a live oracle? Well before Christmas, was it Tanisha's, or it was somebody? And I was just like, I need you sat here in front of me, because if you were, I would be like, right, okay, let's go down another one. Let's go down another one. This potentially could be an hour-long reading, this. It really, 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 really could. But the cards are happy. They've got out what they want to say. Are you there, babes? Let's have a look. Neat. This seems like a very direct message from the cards for our Ness. Yeah, it really does. It really, really does. Oh, you're there, Ness. Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. I feel I know what the cards are saying. Thanks, Kirsty. That's what I mean. I said that right up here, didn't I? I was like, hang on a minute. I don't need to say what this is. The cards don't need to tell me what this is concerning, because Ness knows. This is very specific. Oh, darling, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that's all right for you, sweetheart. Like I say, you see, although this, if you look at this reading, you could see this as quite, dun, 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 quite, bit dark, bit bad. And yet the feeling when I was shuffling was really sweet, really good, really energetic, really energized. And it was like, yeah, this is a good thing. It's like the cards were like, yeah, oh yeah, we know this is going to be a good reading from their point of view. But again, maybe not necessarily what you wanted to hear, my darling, but it very, very definite that this is what you needed to hear. Thank you so much, Ness. Thank you for requesting this reading. This is a really excited one, and really does feel like a to be continued ... You know, I've got a ... feeling with this, Ness, which is always good. It means it's not finished. It means there's more to come, and that is always a good thing, because that means hope and future, and should encourage you. I hope out of anything else you find this encouragingness and not dwell on the darkness or the potential conflicty type of side of it. Yeah, is that all right? Oh, right, everybody, let's shake that one out. Oh, excuse me. Ed, back in the room. Sorry for my temporary absence. Had to evacuate a spider from my base. Well, I hope the spider didn't kick up too much of a fuss, my darling, and was quite merry to go on its way. But thank you for coming back, Ed. Oops. Oh, God, I nearly chucked all the rest of that coffee. That'll be absolutely stone cold. Right. Bear with me 2 minutes, please, everybody. I'm going to have to go and get a lemonade. So, I'll be back in a moment. Oh. No, I haven't got any juice. Right, no lemonade in the house, so it's got to be dilute juice. Anyway, cheers. Sorry, any misphoniacs out there. Gosh, I'm thirsty. That's the only thing with coffee. It does make me thirsty. Very encouraging. Good. Thank you, Ness. Good. Excellent. Good girl. Whoa. All righty. How are we all doing? How are we feeling? Are we all okay? Let me go back into who's next on the list. Let me have a look. Tanisha. Right, we've got Tanisha, and then we've got Rushi. Lise, I am quite happy to reopen the list and accept 2 more if there are any more people out there who would like a personalised oracle reading. So, yeah, we can reopen the list and I'll accept 2 more and then we'll close it again. If nobody else comes in, that's absolutely fine. We'll just do Tanisha and Rushi as we've got in already. And then we'll end it after that. Okie dokie. Right, so, like I said, I'm going to have a minute. Sorry. Oops. Does that... Right. Let me know in the chat, everybody, because when I keep flicking onto my Instagram, when I come back onto my YouTube tab, I'm getting a black screen and then I get my connection back. Are you seeing a black screen at all when that happens, or are you just still seeing me and it's just at my end that I'm getting this bit of wappiness? Oh. It's nice out there. The sun's really coming through now. I'm hoping there's a bit of warmth in that sun today, because the last couple of days there really hasn't, and it's been so cold. Oh, I went down to visit our Sarah, my sister, on Saturday. We actually went bridesmaid dress shopping, which was fun. Like, no, try this dress on, stand there, be a physical mannequin, basically. And it's not just me. I mean, there's like 5-6 of us, so you know, it was good fun. And then I went back down to hers for a couple of hours before I came home. But the night before, on the Friday night, I took the boys to the clarinet lesson, and it was my turn to do it. And it's on an evening, so it's dark. And I'm driving down, and I'm like, you're like getting. There's something wrong with car. This it's not driving right. And then I was like, oh my goodness, have I got headlights? And I'm like, well, my headlights are on. I was having difficulty seeing the road. And at first I thought, well, is it because the round us they've changed all the street lights for these silly LED ones now that, yes, they're more energy efficient, but they do not. The street lights, the brightness of the bulb isn't there. It's not got the width of the radius of the light stream that the old ones did. They're not very good, in my opinion. So yeah, so I'm driving down and I was getting a bit concerned. So anyway, I got to the clarinet lesson and checked my headlights. I've got one headlight out, and the one headlight I've got was really, really dim. So I was like, oh no. And of course, I've got this journey the following day. So unfortunately, it meant that I could literally only have a couple of hours with our Sarah, which is the first time I've seen her in months, probably a good 6 months, because of everything. And I was gutted because I'd wanted to be able to stay all day and then come back, you know, sort of early evening time or later evening time. But yeah, I thought, no, I ain't going to risk it with a one headlight out and the only one I've got being really dim. I don't want to drive in pitch black. And it's a blooming good job I did think like that, because on the Saturday, the following day, freezing fog around here. It was so thick. It was unreal. And I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm risking driving in the pitch black in freezing fog, and I've not got my proper headlights. So yeah, so that was a bit, yeah, it was nice to go and see her, but just a shame that it couldn't have been for longer. But never mind. Whoops. At least I've got, it gave Ian the chance on Saturday to go and get new headlight bulbs, and then he managed to get them fitted yesterday for me, so we're all hunky-dory again. But isn't it typical? When you've got, you know, something like that, a long journey sort of planned, and something as stupid as your headlight bulb goes the day before. Bloody hell. And of course, by the time I found out about it, of course, it was like, what, 5 o'clock time gone, 5:15. So nowhere was open. So anyway, it's just one of them. You just have to sigh and get on with it. Appreciate and be grateful for the fact that I did at least manage to meet up with her and see her for a few hours and have a catch up and stuff. So that was lovely. So that was really, really nice. Oh, where are we? Where are we? No black screen here, just you, I think. Excellent. Thanks, Nate. That's fine. As long as it's a wibbly on my end and not your end, I'm okay with that. Alrighty then. So let's go to our Tanisha. Awesome. Thanks, Nate. Awesome. Oh no, sorry, hang on. Tanisha. Okay, let's have a look. Here's Tanisha. There we go. Tanisha, you still there, darling? You still watching? Say hi if you're there. Otherwise, we might have to just pass on Tanisha's a minute. I know sometimes Tanisha there's a bit of a delay and stuff, so because of where they are, so they might be going and getting a cuppa or having some lunch or whatever. What did she said it was 4 o'clock? Yeah, so you're here. I knew you would be, you see. You're freezing. I've got that looks like a little frosty, shivery man. Oh, fantastic. I know how you feel, darling. I'm cold as well. Awesome. Tanisha's here. Okay, so here we go, Tanisha. Your question. Okay. Okay. So Tanisha's question is more sort of narrowed. We are asking about health, particularly, or with an emphasis on mental health. Okay. So cards. Let's talk to Tanisha. What do we want to talk to Tanisha about? Where are we going? Okay. With regards to her health, particularly the beginning part of the year. So sort of an immediate. Oh yes, okay. Right, okay, got you. Ooh. Get up. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, I haven't got the room to do that. Right, hang on. Sorry. Come on, cards. No. I know what you want to do, but we haven't got the room for that. I am not sat on the floor. I've got the table and come on, let's do this in a more concise way. Right. Okay, focus cards. That's better. Okay. Right, that's better. Thank you. We've got a repeat card. Okay. Oh, 2 repeat cards. Oh, now that is very interesting. Right. We're in a linear, we're in a very, very linear spread here, Tanisha. Okay. We have one reversal. This reversal is coming through. It's the second card, and it is coming through as a challenge. It's not a warning or a put a brakes on. It's a challenge. I'll tell you that now. Okay, this is a stunning card. Yes. Okay. This card is, this is the Sea Beacon Fairy. So, it says guidance, but where will it lead you? Right. Stormy waters. Are the waters, the fire in the soul. It's stormy weather. Stormy weather. This is your current. This is the energy you're bringing in, Tanisha. Is that you're feeling very, very disturbed, very up, down, woo, with the waves and woo. Unbalanced, unsettled, constantly in a state of sort of coming and going and toing and froing and wanting to be, and there's something lurking as well. There's something lurking in the background. You've got lights and you're well lit. You've covered your front and your back. So you're protecting yourself well, but there is still something lurking in the background. That is very much a visual representation of you now and your inner feeling and inner, I want to say turmoil. That sort of the washing machine effect. It's where you are. This is the reversal and is one of the two repeat cards. And would you believe the last time these came out in the reading, they came out together as well. And they've come out together this time. It's the Pink Lotus Fairy. So this is the time for spirit. This is the inward reflection. This is the focusing. This is the calming. This is the being able to breathe. You need to do it. This is what I said to you is the challenge card. This is not a warning card in any way. This is a challenge card. This is saying you're not doing this and you need to at the moment. If you look when she's upright, look how serene and calm and poised and posed and balanced she is. Yeah? You're not at the moment, which again is absolutely lines up and ties in with this one. So this is what you are, this is what you want to be, or, this is what you want to be. You need to do that. You need to work on that. So I'd say this is a challenge. So this is something you need to work on, actively work on, Tanisha. Okay. Then, so obvious a card. It just, do this and you're going to get this. The Nautical Princess, can you see? The powerful personal growth. Yeah? That, to come straight after this card, to come straight after this, where it's saying this is what you need to do to get this, yeah, they're aligned, they're side by side, and they're saying, yeah, absolutely, you're right. You know this is what you need to do, Tanisha, because by allowing yourself to develop, by allowing yourself to achieve this personal growth and this development within you, spiritually within you, you get the Lantern Fairy, the clear solution, the lighting of the way. And not only does that become apparent to you, you're gonna, if you allow this to happen, then you will be able to hold on to that light. You'll reach out, you'll grab it, you'll take it, you'll bring it close to you and keep it close to you. Get what you will be able to get your hands on what you're searching for. But the key card is this one, Tanisha. This is the key card. There's nothing, I'm getting nothing overtly about physical health. This is all to do with mental and actually not even mental health. This is spiritual health. I wonder if you're the person that in the general reading, when I said about there's somebody out there that needs to do a lot of shadow work, maybe that this reading, it's that navigating. It's the navigation of the waters, of those choppy, stormy waters. You're afraid to do it. You're afraid to leap in. Maybe because you perceive yourself as not being able to swim. So you're fearful of falling in the water. But that's not the case. That's not the case. It's really not. No, you do have it. You do have it within you. You just need, again, tying back to the general reading at the beginning, Tanisha, you need to ask. You need to, unlocking ourselves out of our own heads it's hard work, and it's so easy. It's so easy to allow ourselves to kid ourselves. And I suppose at the moment, I think what the cards are telling me, it's kind of like, again, they're being quite forceful today. It's like, you know what you need to do. You've got to put the work in. You've got to ask the questions. You've got to go out and seek. You've got to apply. You've got to not be so afraid to take that leap and have more faith in yourself, more confidence, more esteem in yourself that you are equipped. You know, you may not feel as though your skill set is developed enough to be able to achieve, but unless you do and practice and hone those skills, you never get better at them. It's all right holding a skill, but unless you use it, it's never you're never gonna potentially reach that level of perfection that you're wanting to, but you've got to still do it. You know, it's all right then sitting there and going, oh, well, because I'm not going to get to the level where I want to, then I'm not going to give it a go or try it all. What's that saying? If you fail to learn or fail to ask, what is it? No, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You know, just stop. Just have that faith. Have that faith. You can do it. Yes, it's hard work, but you are the master. I mean, if you go back to the original card, I was saying this is what you're feeling, the inner turmoil, and that was the key thing. It is inner. It's inner. And can you see with the depiction, she is a part of the waves as much as you are a part of your waves. Do you know what I mean, Tanisha? You're the one who not only creates it, but is in control of it. And if you feel it's swamping you, then regain that control, you know? And we're gone. Energy's gone. The cards have said what they needed to say to you, Tanisha. Maybe wasn't as specific as your question. Or maybe it was, actually. Maybe it was answering the question. And I think it's saying you need to get out of your own head, in all honesty. And just have faith in yourself. Look to yourself for your answers. You've got it. Accept it. Nurture it, you know. Grab hold. This shell hasn't got into her hands just magically. She's picked it up. She's took it, you know. She's holding it close to her. She's guarding it. She's protecting it. She's nurturing it. Yeah? And then you'll be able to truly walk forward and move on. Yeah? Get those legs a walking, you know? Anyway, there we go, Tanisha. That is your reading, my darling. I hope that's okay for you. Back to a 4-card spread for Tanisha. And again, quite direct. Like I say, the cards saying what they need to rather than maybe what you want to, and slightly not quite answering the question that was asked, but in a roundabout way, it probably is and probably will. So there you go, Tanisha. I hope that's all right for you, my darling. Yeah, it's like I know maybe, but I can't, as I doubt, and I'm afraid, absolutely. I need to get hold of my thoughts. You do. I really wanted to hear this. It was soothing. Thank you, Kirsty. Oh, fantastic, my darling. I'm glad that Yeah, excellent. Again, like Ness, it's encouraging. Yes, it might be in a bit of a, get your way, bit of a blunt way, but it is encouraging, and please do take the encouragement from it. But again, put the work in. What you read, what you sow is what you'll get back. The energy you put in, it'll be fine, my darling. You can do this. You really, really can. Thank you, Tanisha. Oh, right, everybody. That was Tanisha's. Okay. Where are we now? So I've got Rushi, and then I believe I've got Nanette in. Yeah. Okie dokie neat. I've just seen that one as well. So we've got Rushi and we've got Nanette in. Okay. So Rushi, you are next, my darling. I'll just while I'm shuffling the cards and wetting my whistle, we'll wait to see whether or not you're still watching. I bet you are. I bet Rushi's still watching. I'm sure they are. But again, we'll just give that little bit of leeway time-wise for any delays across the tinterwebs and the World Wide Webs and all that malarkey across the globe. Oh, crikey Moses. So what's everybody else got planned for the rest of the day then? After I've finished with this live, it's going to be a case of tidy everything up and maybe put the washer on, since though what you can't see and is very cleverly hidden around the corner here is a mountain of washing. Most of it to do with the children, the trolls, in all honesty. Bless. So, Rushi, are you still watching, darling? If not, I'm going to give Rushi another couple of minutes, and if they don't come back into the chat, I'll move on to Nanette. So, and then we'll move on. Oh, crikey, Ness, blimey, you are multitasking there. You're editing 2 more videos. Wow. On it like a car bonnet, baby. Fantastic. So, Rushi, you've got a couple of minutes. Rushi, if you're there. What I might do, whoops. A load of cards have just literally like thumped out. And when I say a load of cards, I mean a load of cards. When I was asking if Rushi was there. And I'm like, kind of now, I'm like, I need to put those to one side. But I'm like, how can I continue with a reading? It feels as though those cards are basically for Rushi. Which is, I'm going to have to look at them. Sorry, just bear with, talk amongst yourselves. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, crikey. Now that is bizarre. Crikey Moses. Very interesting. Okay. Weird. Neat. Ness, did you pick up any Aldi skincare? The Glow Recipe dupes. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. Right. No, I don't think Rushi's here at the moment, but I know Nanette is. So we're just going to pause Rushi's reading for a moment, and I'm going to move on to Nanette, and then we'll see. You never know. Internet connections and all that can be a bit a bit temperamental. So we'll see. We'll do Nanette's reading, and then we'll see if Rushi comes back in or not. So Nanette, here we go. We're going to be asking the cards for Nanette. Ooh, I like this. Okay, right cards. Nanette has a very, very interesting and specific question that they would like some help and guidance with. So they would like to know, they want to know quite a lot. Okay, fair enough, right? Okay. Right. Well, we would be very grateful if you would now help us to try and condense that information for us, please. Okay. Right. So they would like to know what the intentions are of a certain person. I tell you now, Nanette, I'm getting a right chimpy chompy. I'm getting a chompy chompy. Like that. I'm getting a chompy chompy feeling. I really am. Okay. Okay, right. So we've got one. Okay, Nanette, you've got a 4-card spread. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So this dealing this right, okay, yeah, this is certainly answering your question, Nanette. I'll tell you that for nothing, my darling. Right, okay. Right. So what the question that Nanette would like some help and guidance is what are the intentions of a particular person? Right. This is Nanette, okay? This was a card that jumped out, and this is you, all right? So this is the Winged Seer. And when I say this is you, this is what you are asking for. You are asking for some sight. You're asking to be shown, okay? But what this card is saying to me, Nanette, is basically I'm getting hold up a fucking mirror. Can you see this in the background, right? Her eyes, is it me or is this not an infinity mirror going behind? The eyes that are looking out are being reflected back, okay? So basically what I'm getting with this is you, like I say, this is what you're asking for. You're asking for sight, insight, third eye sight. But like I say, I think what I'm getting is I'm getting this mirror image again, and the only word that keeps coming to me is reflection. Almost as though you want to, again, it's almost as though you're looking for this. I'm getting a feeling of you're looking for absolute 100% concrete proof of something, but you already know it and you've already had it. You've already seen it. It's already been shown to you. Hence the reflection and the infinity mirror type imagery that's coming through with, and it's interesting that it's the eyes, because of course the eyes see everything. The eyes are the window to the soul and all that. You know what this person, you know and you can see. You know and you can see, and that is what I'm getting with this. And what you are seeing, so that the next question then is, well, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? This is Marie Antoinette. This is, Marie Masquerade, as they call, but the Marie Antoinette. But the masquerade, that's the important thing. It's the disguise. Look at the way she's looking. She's teasing, She knows exactly what she's doing. She's a femme fatale, She's got the mask, and she knows how to use it and how to play it. She's the belle of the ball, and my God, she is going to waltz around that floor. Glamour, intrigue, drama, concealment, flirtations, untrustworthy, a shadow, a fly-by-night, a risk taker, a gambler, a player. This is what I'm getting with this. And this is what you're seeing. And this is what you know. This is what you know. This card is, again, we've had this out already today. The Nautical Princess, the personal growth. There's a question around this. Now, is being involved with this person, there's a question mark about the involvement of the two of you. There's a question mark for me around the beneficial effect of that on you, on your personal growth. I have to say, the 3 bottom cards all came out reversed. This, and I have to turn them around to read them, in all honesty, because, trying to look at images upside down is a bit weird. But I turned them around, but this one does have that reversal attachment, definitely so. Definitely so. And I think this one as well, actually. I think the reason, right, okay, now I'm getting it now. The reason this one came out reversed is that you know all this, but you don't want to see it. That's where that came out reversed. It was a blinded, you're blinded to it. You're turning away. You know it, but you won't accept, or you're choosing not to see it. Key word there, choice. And the effect of that is that you are stilting your own growth. When the card is upright and is an ally, the conch shell is upwards. So whatever energies are inside that shell are being kept safe and warm. They can't fall out. When it came in the reverse position, you're letting it all flow out. You're letting it out. It's all flowing out. All that personal growth. Basically, this is detrimental. The next card that came out, which, if you remember in the first reading, where we had this come out, and I said, this is a boss card. This is a development card. This is elevating yourself to a higher level. This came out reversed. And again, these did come out reversed for a reason. They are all meant to be read and interpreted with that reversal meaning attached. Definitely now. Definitely. It's making a lot more sense. Again, linked in to, rather than gaining sort of power within yourself and that personal growth, it's flowing and ebbing away. And this is really the message I'm getting from these cards, I'm afraid, Nanette. Whether or not, does that answer the question? What are the intentions of the other person towards Nanette? The intentions of the other person towards you are to absolutely be detrimental, and they will have a negative effect on you. That is what these cards are definitely saying. I don't think I can put that any other way, actually, Nanette. Or yeah, yeah. Sorry, the energy. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. What are their intentions? In a nutshell, not good. I would say they're certainly they're not going to be good for you. It's all about allowing. Are you going to allow that to happen to yourself? If you do, then fair enough. That's up to you. The fact that these are all in reversal, like I say, tends to tell me that although you may know that their intentions are not going to be good for you, you're still tempted to go, go there, kind of thing. That's anyway. There we go. I hope you can take that, Nanette. I'm sorry. That's what's come out, my darling. That is what's come out. Yeah. A very clear direct spread, an explanation of the spread. This is your key card. This one here, definitely your key card. This basically sums up the message all in one. Like I say. Yeah, but there we go. Thank you, cards. Thank you, Nanette, for asking your question. That was fantastic. I hope, like you say, even if it doesn't make any sense, if it does nothing else, if it at least makes you think, I've done my job. Let's have a look. Oops, hang on. Oh, crikey. Hang on. Right, give me a chance to catch up on the chat. Tanisha, you were totally able to connect with your reading. Wonderful, fantastic. Thank you, darling. Oh, hang on. Oh, crikey. My goodness, Nanette, you've got 5 foot of snowfall. Ooh, that's a bit chilly then. Nesh, you don't go Aldi until tomorrow, so you'll see what you can find then. Where have I gone? You've never had this much snow in your lifetime. Crikey, that is a lot. Yeah, Neat hears you though. No, Neat seems to live in the one area of the UK that when it says it's going to snow, it always does, and she always gets a good covering as well. Yeah, she ends up getting cut off. She does. Okay. So that made sense. That made sense then, Nanette. When I said about that, you seem to be constantly seeking that confirmation, yeah? Oh, come on, move. That's it. Oh, no, that's moved too much now. The blooming chat, you see, this is the only problem. When I get behind, it then jumps and it don't want to move very well. Nanette, she is a very bad person. Well, that's definitely what the cards were saying. Time to remove negative influences, Nanette, says Neat. Absolutely. You don't have a way to do that right now. Well, maybe there is, Nanette, but maybe it's easier to continue the way things are. Again, going back to the original monthly reading for everybody, it's about putting that work in. It's not going to be given to you on a plate. And if it is, change takes work and time, but work as well. And just remember that you very much a Buddhist teaching, if there's something in your life that you are unhappy with, you are the only one with the power to change that, So, yeah. The cards seem to have been very clear messages today. Is that normal? Yes, it can be, Neat. yes, it can be normal that they can be that direct. Sometimes, as we saw with like Nessas, they can be extremely direct, but then you need to then go a wee bit further and maybe ask a little bit more in depth and get some clarification and stuff like that. No, oracle cards can be like tarot. They can be very very direct. I particularly find this deck is very, very good at being direct and very good at not sugarcoating. Like I say, it will, reversals will often mean they aren't just a challenge. Sometimes they can be warnings. And these cards don't seem to be afraid to tell people that, which is fantastic. I love it. Yeah. Time to smudge. You gotta wash that man right out of you. Yeah, I get it. It's your grandma Nanette, and you can't do anything about it anytime soon. Well, in that case, then again, maybe it's time you did some shadow work. Maybe you need to concentrate on yourself and developing, again, regaining and retaking that control of yourself and of your how you deal with those situations and those people. They can be difficult to get out of if you are indebted to them, i.e. they keep a roof over your head. However, there are things that you can do and work on, solitary things, and very, very solitary. Actually, the more solitary, the better. Build that bubble. The only way you build that bubble that will repel those energies and protect yourself from inside, though, again, takes work. The energy you put out, it's what you get back. If you put defensive energies out there and around yourself to repel that negativity or to help bounce it away, the more you feed that energy bubble, the more you can secure it and ground it to you, then it will breathe and it will develop and it will grow. But it ain't going to do that unless it is fed, watered, nurtured, cared for over time. And it doesn't happen like that. We're talking months and months and months of daily affirmation. Take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes every day. And this, not just for Nanette, this is a message for everybody. Take 5 minutes every day, even if that means you're going into the toilet to shut the door, right? To get that space away from whoever and whatever else is in your living zone. Take 5 minutes and just do some self-meditation, some breathing. Just take that time to be still, to allow your brain not to go like it's on, proper wired up in the middle of a thunderstorm, because that's what happens to our brains. The whole everyday life. I mean, I know in myself, constantly like tick, 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 what have I got to do? Blah, 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 blah. Take the time out to be still and to be silent and to be restful. Just do the breathing. Just 5 minutes of that controlled breathing every day will enhance how you are then able to take on board the rest of the day's stresses and strains. If you don't allow yourself periodic moments in time to breathe and to release, it just all, comes in. And that's when the overwhelmed feelings, and that's when the struggles, and that's when, well, I can't be asked, and then you give up and all this, and you go down and down, down. Break the cycle. Break through that crusty topping, Get out there, take the time for yourselves, get yourselves in that mind frame and that mindset, because without a clear mind, you're not going to be able to tackle and deal with anything. And it is easier said than done. Believe me, I know. Believe me. But 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes every day. If you can do any longer period of time in a stretch, fantastic. You know, if you've got the opportunity to do that, but just 5 minutes Saturday a week, or you know, just use that opportunity. Seek out, grab, and relish any opportunity, no matter how big or small. Don't ignore the small things, thinking that something bigger is going to come along, because it may not, and then you've missed it. Take it when you can. There we go, everybody. And I've got behind on the chat again, because you know what I'm like. Niche, you got some of the Aldi brushes thanks to Nessa's video. Oops. Influenced again, Lise. Absolutely. Yeah, it is. You're absolutely right, Lisa. It is about looking to minimize the influence. Have control over what you can. If you are unable to physically remove yourself from that person's influence, then damn well make sure that you limit how much you allow, or that you take back the control of how much you allow, because it is about you allowing it, and you have to make the choice not to. Once you can do that, and do that with gusto and with sincerity in it, i.e. once you really mean it to yourself, then you can start building up, like I say, that protection. And that in itself will then hopefully give you the inner strength to keep moving forward and pressing forward. But it's got to start from somewhere, and the only place it can start from is you. Like I say, if there's something in your life that you are unhappy about, you are the only one with the power to change it. All right. But thank you so much. Could the cards be talking about two different people? Quite possibly, yes. Quite possibly. Yeah. I didn't get a particular sense. I've not got a particular sense. There's no sort of age, or, you know, I'm not getting a vibe of it's this sort of person or that sort of person. This is all about you allowing it, Nanette. And if you say, you know, but again, it's all right being told that, but you've got to accept it, acknowledge it, and then apply it. And it's that key thing. That's where a lot of people fall down. They don't apply it, you know? And it's about applying it maybe in different ways. Like I say, all right, you maybe can't remove yourself physically from their influence, but then choose to spiritually detach yourself from it, you know? Yeah. To be fair, I'd seen them for ages and then found the last set without a sponge for £3, so no brainer. Oh, well, fair enough. I'm not bothered about a sponge anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, Nanette. There we go, everybody. Now then, the last reading I'm going to do, if we can, sorry, I meant to say before I start, Nanette. Yeah, Rushi, I don't think seems to be here. So I'm afraid we're going to be calling it a day for today, everybody. So sorry, can we officially close the list, please, Lise? We'll officially close it to outside requests, because our major is interested in having a reading. And I'm going to invite Neat. She'd quite like a general reading. So just a general reading for our needs. So I officially closing the public list now. This is the last reading we're going to be doing for today, everybody. I would like to once again thank you all so much, to Lisa and Neat, for being here moderating for me and keeping everything tickety-boo. For everybody who's watched live, whether they're still here or whether they were in earlier and have now had to toggle off and do other things, thank you so much. I've really enjoyed it. We've had some great spreads come out, some different styles of spreads, different numbers of cards spread with different messages. It's been really interesting. No, I'm not. No, Neat, do yours. Nanette, I know that my grandma is harmful to me, but she isn't evil. She just has outside. Exactly. So, yeah. I must admit, I didn't get that malicious type of feeling either with it, that it was being done, but they are detrimental to you. But you've got to find a way. There will be a way. You just need to figure it out, Nanette, you know? I know that, I know again, sometimes at the moment you might not think that there's a solution, but take the time. Take the time. Take the time. That's all I can say. Do the work, take the time, or take the time and do the work. Whichever way round you want to pop those two statements. Keep mantraing that to yourself, yeah? Ness, Nanette, it can be so hard when someone close has that, but she can't help it. Hang in there. Absolutely, absolutely. It is difficult because it's like having mental health issues as well. You know what you're doing, but you can't stop yourself doing it or saying it, and then you feel awful about it. Whoops. Hang on. What's this? Yeah. This has just flown out, and I think this is for Nanette. Even though we're sort of starting to move on to Neat. It's the lady with a bosh egg has come out, okay, which is ancient wisdom. All right. And you know what I think I'm getting from this is basically whatever's going on around, whatever chaos is around, remember there's always new life. Yeah. I don't know whether you can see, but there's a wee baby. I mean, look at its house. It's a bit cracked. It's not exactly the most watertight and one thing and another, but it's being kept safe and warm. It's being nurtured and looked after and carried forward. Yes, there's destruction. Yes, there's chaos, but there is also new birth and new life ready and waiting. All right, my darling. There you go. Final message for Nanette. There we go. Oh, yeah, now I really do feel a good, yeah. And I've had some tension in my neck, and that's going now. There we go. There we go. So, alrighty. So, Miss Neat, we're going to do a general reading for Miss Neat. This is going to, like I say, be the last one for today, everybody. I hope you can join me on the next one. I do believe, oh, that's a good point. Let me get my diary. Oh, that would help. Because I need to tell you when the next one is, isn't it? Let me have a look. You see, I've got my diary out, everybody. It was just behind, and I couldn't reach it. So the next one is February. So the next one in February is going to be, again, it's actually going to be another Monday. I've had to keep the February one, I've had to move back again and move again. It's going to be on Monday the 21st of February, again 10 a.m. while a maximum of 1 p.m. So that will be the next Ask the Oracle live Oracle readings or divination readings, and that will obviously be focusing for the month of March. Anybody who's had a reading this month, I'm afraid, obviously, will automatically for next month, because again, change takes work, it takes time, and also to allow new people to come in and feel confident enough to ask a question, and that it's not all the same people all the time. So when you've had a reading 1 month, you will automatically be sort of frozen out for the following month. All right, everybody. So there we go. Right. So next one, if you can join me, Monday the 21st of February. Here we go. So we're going to end on a general reading for our neat. What does the major? What's in store for the major? What's she got coming up? What message would you? Oh, hang on. Right. The cards are trying to fight with each other to tell you something. Just a minute. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. Let's give Neek this message. Are we going to be cutting? I take it that's a no then. We're not cutting. Hang on. Okay. That one. Okay. Now, at first glance, this is a very, very interesting spread, in all honesty. Okay. So, the two cards that jumped out were out trick-or-treating. We're here. And then we've got Angel of Time. Everything's in an ally position or an upright position, by the way, Neat. So here we go. So working too hard. Oh, actually, I'm lying. Our third card is a reversal, but I'm going to concentrate on these first two. I'm getting caught in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, I'm getting caught in the middle, Neat. You're very much the fairy in this absolutely. And there's clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And that is an absolute bang on. That song, this card, representing where you are now is an absolute definite. It's kind of a, this one's got no eyes, so this could be a see no evil. This one's like, face lit up. It's a bit menacing. It's illuminated from inside. You've got your cauldron bubbling away. They're cooking something up. Yeah, we're here. Just stuck in the middle. Maybe between, I don't know between what, but you're definitely stuck in the middle, mate. Now, the working too hard. Again, we know this. But this is in a, I'm not sure what that card's trying to tell me, because it's not offering anything more. I think this is to do with work, which is bizarre, because obviously we know, it feels as, but I'm not, this is what's come out. You saw me shuffling the cards, but this is definitely the ongoing situation with work. The third card that came out is strangely lonely. Holding on too tight, but she did come out in a reversal. So she came out like this. Now, it's not, I'm not getting it as a warning. So this card is not saying that you are holding on way too tight. I think they're holding on too tight to you. Yeah. it's this is definitely presenting as a challenge. It's definitely presenting as a challenge, Neat. But I honestly think it's them holding on too tight to you, and I don't know why. I don't know why. And it's presenting as a challenge. It is a challenge. We know it's a challenge. Does that mean it's going to continue to be a challenge? You've just got to continue as you are, Nate. When I've asked about, is it going to continue being a challenge? This sort of, holding on to you and not wanting to let you go, which is what you want. You want to go. It's saying stand firm. This is because these are the next two cards that came out. So again, with Violet Angel, breaking dawn, standing firm, standing upright, hand on hip, being prepared, being ready for what's coming. And even this, look, be true, be your true self. Grumpy red fairy. I love the fact it's grumpy red fairy. I'm not saying you're grumpy, in no way, shape, or form. But this is literally, it's just keep doing you, keep being you. Definitely. That's the advice with that. When I said it, that was the direct answer to that question. You've just got to keep going and you've just got to keep going. It'll all come good. I get the sense that it'll all come good in the end. And again, we've got, it will all come good in the end, because the next two cards that came out were Pink Lotus Fairy. This has very much been a card that's wanted to make itself heard today, about going inwards, being reflective, doing some work. I think in your case, Neat, this represents biting your tongue, holding in. Just take a deep breath. You need to take a deep breath where this situation is concerned. Keep it in you like that, because the healing. This is for you. These are definitely linked together for you. Yeah, that's where you're going to find the healing. I love how these two often come out together. It's really, really good. They like glued together, them two. Because then we have, as the last card that's come out, it's this one again. So it's the new idea, the revelation. Yeah. What's it? Yeah, wonderful idea, the aha moment. Yeah. It's going to take a while. This is on the third tier of an explanation and a clarification of this particular what we're doing here. Like I've just took this one card, the strangely lonely card. They're holding on to you too tight. There's going to be something. This again came out in the reverse position. I don't think you're going to come up with this idea, whatever this idea is, or the aha moment. And make no mistake, this is the key to unlocking all of this. Once this then gets unlocked, again, if I had the time, and I'd go on further with you, Neat, with this reading, then we would focus on this and we would move this into our focus card and then expand this card down. But I'm not going to. I am going to stop with this card, but because I think this is a good place to stop. But I don't think this idea is going to be yours. I think this is going to be basically put onto you. But again, again, this is going to be a bit begrudging. This is going to be, I get a feeling this is going to be put on you. This is not going to be led by you, this. However, this is going to be for your best interests. So, bit hazy, bit fuzzy. That card, like I say, that now I want to go in and I want to clarify this card and I want to come down from this card. I'm not going to, because again, it's a ... This is a ... reading, Neat. We've pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So this is an 8-card reading, this one. Very much in summary, you know, these 2 cards that came out, this one first, I'll put it that way, this one first and then this one. This is very much just the cards establishing, yeah, we know what's coming into this, you know, this is where we are, this is what's been happening, this is where we're at. This card was the key one. This one was the key one, and this was the one that needed clarifying and working out a wee bit more, which is what we've done. So yeah, and then I came down like this, and then on that side, whoops, pull that up. Oh god, this is going to be interesting because these cards are huge. So went like that, and then I pulled out the 3 along the bottom that way, like that, so they were underneath like that. I really get a sense, Neat. This is a reading, like I say, this is a reading that, this is a ... I would very much say that this is a 3 to 6 monther. Because of the way I've come down with the clarification on just that one branch and that one card, and then down and again. So I think this is a 3 to 6 monther for you, darling, in all honesty. This is, again, something... It's sort of a simmering. It's a simmering at the moment. It's all sort of things are starting to... It's all there. It's all happening. It's going to be a while. But once that key comes in and once that unlocks everything, oh, then I'll be excited to look a bit more and read again, because that, I think... Until we get to this point, there's no point reading this again, Neat, until we get to this point, because once we get to this point, the questions then are going to be more varied than what they would be now. So, yeah, there we go, my darling. I hope you can take that, Neat. I hope you can take it. I know this is not sort of your thing, so definitely work related. Definitely work related or business related or some sort of, whether or not it's, I mean, I'm going straight to your employed work state, you know, because we've talked before and we know the back history and the situation. I might be wrong with that. I might be making an assumption there. And this is actually nothing to do with employed work. This might be some other form of work or other, you know, or a social gathering or something. It may not be, but I have to say I am getting the sense that this is to do with employed work. So there we go, my darling. Oh, gosh, crikey. I've ignored the chat and it's gone absolutely bonkers. Right, let me go back up. Where am I? Right, no, I've gone back up way too far now. Oops. Oh, crikey. Stop jumping. Oh, gosh. Oh, sorry. Oh. It's the chat's just doing me nothing. Hang on. Where's that gone? Right, have I gone back up now? Have I gone back up? I thought I was going down. But I think I was going the wrong way. I mean, take that whatever way you want. Oh. Neat saying, oh Lord, don't shout at me, cards. Oh, now then, Marcus Muller. We've had him before, Neat. Yeah, He's been around the channel for a while. He's put that comment was put on a video months ago as well. Bit odd, yeah. I know. No, that is not the first time he's done that, or they've done that. I apologise. Assuming genders there. I'm not grumpy. No, I know you're not, darling. You can see them as a continual challenge. Yeah, I think that would probably be the best way to approach this meet, in all honesty, darling. Yes. Yes. Now then, neat. Good point there. Maybe like Lisa told me, stop hiding my light and show my talent. Maybe so. I know it's not easy for you to bite your tongue, but yeah, that's what I got from that bit, darling. Absolutely. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Yes, I did. Thank you, Lise. I did. So yes, we'll need to talk, everybody, about that particular video. Neat. Interesting. So hang on and keep my eyes open and mouth shut. That's the one. What's that saying? Keep them out, that shut, and you won't get them blacked. That out, that shut, and you won't get them blacked. That's it, darling. Keep your receipts neat. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Kirsten. That was very interesting. You're welcome, my darling. Yeah, that really was an interesting reading, neat. So thank you, my sweetheart. Yeah, that was really, really good. Like I say, very much like Nesney. That was if you were sat here in front of me, we could have gone on for a lot further and done a lot, asked a few more questions, a bit more in depth and delved a bit deeper for you there, darling. But it is what it is, I'm afraid. And we are nearly 10 to 1 in the afternoon. Honest to goodness, I cannot believe this actually has gone to the 3 hours that I'd scheduled it in for. Seriously, I thought I would get to about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then it would have we'd have fizzled out and got through, and that would have been it. But it hasn't. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope if this is if oracle readings is something that you're new to and that you've not really experienced before, I hope you make the decision and choice to look into that and research this a little bit more, come back and view some more lives. And I want to wish everybody the very best for the rest of your day, for the month ahead and the weeks ahead. Please do remember to check out all the other channels associated with the Authentic Army. Like I say, the wonderful mods. Can we have a round of applause for the mods as well, please? Thank you very much, Lee. For they've been putting the channel links into the live chat periodically throughout. So thank you. Please go check those people out. Oh, I am absolutely now I'm about drained. I'm about there. I can feel a jiggling coming on. I'm starting to need a wee. I hope you will join me for the next one next month again. That is on Monday the 21st of February at 10 a.m. UK time. If you are elsewhere in the world, please just do a quick Google search and find out what your equivalent local time is. We don't want anybody to miss it. As you can see from today, I hope this setup is good for you. I hope you enjoy it. We will always start off with that general reading for whoever wants to hear it or needs to hear it more like, and then we'll open the list, go into the personal areas. Like I say, I would like this to be quite a relaxed, go with the flow kind of live stream. I don't want to say, today I'm going to do 6 readings. We'll see how it goes. If we do 6 one week, if we do 4 the next. If I do 1 the next, that's absolutely fine. Please, everybody, take care of yourselves. I will speak to you all soon. The next Authentic Army live stream will be this Wednesday over on Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty for Lisa and Rufus's live Wednesday weigh-in, where we get to find out straight off the hot off the press what they've done at Slimming World this week, their results on the scales. Absolutely, like Lisa's popped in there, Rufus and I will be live at 7, so that's 7 p.m. UK time over on Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. Also on a Thursday morning on said Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, we have our coffee and makeup, which is a general natter and chit chat live from the lounge with Miss Lisa, and it's becoming very much a live makeup tutorial. Which is also interactive, which is the really fun part about it. So Lisa will have a few options that products that she wants to use, and she basically asks the live chat to choose the colours and choose the products that are used, and she creates a wonderful look for your very eyes, for your viewing pleasure. So that's from 11 a.m. UK time. Other than that, after that is next Sunday's tarot readings on Beyond Authentic. That is from 7 p.m. UK time as well. My next Friday night natter, the February Friday night natter is on, hang on a minute, and I shall tell you, Friday the 4th of February, 8 p.m. UK time. So what's that? About a couple of weeks? 2 weeks on Friday? Something like that? A week on Friday? 2 weeks on Friday. 2 weeks on Friday, back here on the Kitchen Witch for the next instalment of the Friday Night Natter. Thanks, thanks, Nee. I've just, hang on. Where is it? Oh, no, that's gone way too far up. You see, you think you've done a wee bit and it's gone. Brilliant first live, Kirsty. I hope everyone enjoyed it and will join us again on the 21st of February for more readings. Absolutely. Have a good week, everyone. Take care and stay safe. Lisa there, ding Kirsty's bell so YouTube notifies you when she goes live for more free readings. Absolutely. Please do check that you've dinged that bell, turned it on to all, and then that way YouTube should tell you when I upload, which, fingers crossed, like I say, the pre-film should be coming back very shortly, as well as the 2 monthly live streams now. You've thoroughly enjoyed it, Ness. Thank you for my reading, Kirsty. You're very welcome, my darling. Thank you for being here. Yes, this Wednesday, it might be the last joint live with Lisa and Rufus, just because Rufus is having to, just for the next couple of months, maybe be elsewhere getting weighed, so that he can help look after some family members who are unfortunately require his nurturing services. But fingers crossed, they're hoping to be able to get it where he's on as well, just from a different location. But we'll see what happens with those. Yeah. There we go. So Lisa's put it in. Join Kirsty on Friday the 4th of February, 8 p.m. UK time for a Friday night natter. Thank you so much. It was a great live today, lovey. Well done. Thank you, my darling. Thank you to everybody. If you are watching on the replay crew, pop some. What sort of emojis shall we have? Shall we have some like party popper emojis to celebrate my first or proper Oracle live readings? That would be good. So a popper, party popper emoji into the comment section for me if you are watching on the replay. I shall see you very soon, everybody. Please do get those hands in the air like you just don't care. Are you ready, everyone? Awkward wave. Awkward wave. I have pressed it. There we go. Bye, awkward wave.